Good afternoon, Ma'am Demi. My name is Onoc Hermie Lysa, and my report is about the continuation of lesson 7, which is under the influences. So let's start. As a student in BINAN and Manila, Rizal was homeschooled before he was transferred to a private school in BINAN, Laguna, under the supervision of Justiniano Aquino Cruz. Jose Rizal obtained his early schooling at a private school in BINAN because BINAN at that time was famous for its private school. Maestro Justiniano Aquino Cruz is a well-known teacher of young boys. Old painter named Juancho. His love for painting was nurtured early on by an old painter named Juancho and BINAN. Rizal's great interest in art made him a frequently visitor of the painter Juancho, whose house was just near the school. The old painter gave Rizal free lessons in drawing and painting, and impressed with the artistry of a young Pepe. Rizal stayed in BINAN, Laguna from 1.5 years. Si Rizal is nagstay lang sa BINAN, Laguna from 1.5 year. In 1872 to 1877, Rizal studied in Ateneo de Manila under the supervision of Jesuit priests. In 1872 to 1877, Rizal was a member of the Academy of Spanish Literature and the Academy of Natural Science. In June 1872, Rizal was 2 years old that time. He enrolled at the Ateneo Municipal de Manila in Intramuros. Rizal launched himself into studies that sharpened not only his capability for critical thinking and discernment, but also his love for God and country. Jesuit priests. Jesuit priests are an apostolic religious community called the Society of Jesus. Next, Father Francisco de Paula Sanchez. Father Francisco de Paula Sanchez is one of Rizal's professor and Ateneo. He is a great educator and scholar. He inspired young Rizal to study harder and to write poetry. Next is Father Jose Villaclara. Father Jose Villaclara is the one who's encouraged Rizal to study philosophy and the natural sciences. Dako og ambag si Jose Villaclara sa life journey ni Rizal kay siya ang nag-encourage kay Rizal to study and continue philosophy and natural sciences. Rizal graduated with a degree of Bachelor of Arts. He also completed a vocational course on surveying in the same school. In 1877 to 1882, Rizal enrolled at the University of Santo Tomas to pursue his medical studies. From 1877 to 1882, before his first trip to Europe to study ophthalmology, mao na to nag-enroll si Rizal sa University of Santo Tomas para sa iyahang medical studies. Pero bago siya nag-take og medical studies, una niyang gi-take up ang course nga Philosophy and Letters for a year. 1 year ra niya gi-studyhan ang Philosophy and Letters. Yan after ana is nag-pursue na siya sa iyahang medical studies, which is ophthalmology. Next is In 1882, he was sent to Europe by his brother Pasciano with the secret mission to observe the life, culture, languages and customs, industries and commerce and governments and laws of different European countries. This mission, which Rizal conceived with the approval of his older brother Pasciano, was to observe the life, culture, languages and customs, industries and commerce and governments and laws of different European countries. So, in order to prepare himself from Spanish tyranny, this was evidenced in his farewell letter which was delivered to his parents. After his departure for Spain, ang pag-ato ni Rizal sa Spain was kept avoid detected by Spanish authorities and friars. So, wala dyan ni nakabalo nga madtuay si Rizal Spain sa Spain, even ang authorities and friars. So, also, bisan iyang parents kay wala kabalo nga mulakaw siya ug moadto sa Spain. Ang nakabalo madto siya sa Spain kay once nga makabalo iyang mama sure nga di siya sugtan. Then, ang nakabalo lang ana is only his brother Pasciano, uncle, sisters, duha na niya ka sisters, Valenzuela family, Pedro A. Paterno, his compadre, Ateneo Jesuit, and some intimate friends. So, wala kabalo iyang family pero iyang mga friends o iyang kuya lang ang nakabalo, iyang sister, and so on. Next is in November 8, 1882, Rizal enrolled at the Universidad Central de Madrid. So, sa pag-enroll ni Rizal sa Universidad Central de Madrid, duha ka course iyang gikuha which is Philosophy and Letters and Medicine. While studying medicine, he also studied French, German, and English at the Academy of Fine Arts of San Fernando, and fencing and shooting at the Hall of Arms of Sans E. Carbonell. So, Rizal took lessons in French, German, and English under private instructors and assiduously practiced fencing and shooting in the Hall of Arms of Sans E. Carbonell. And that's all for my report po.